Hey guys, thank you for coming to my channel. It's Sanaya and watch me slay this style on my lovely client. She's getting a frontal wig installed. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump right into it. So right here I am putting about 3 scoops of quick blue bleach with 40 volume developer. And as I'm mixing my bleach, I just make sure that I go through and add the developer as needed. I don't measure it. I just want to make sure that my bleach has a thick consistency like a paste or like a toothpaste. You want it thick, so that way that the bleach is not seeping through the lace. You don't want your lace to have that orange or red tint on the hair or on the lace. You want the lace to tint perfectly and the knots to bleach perfectly. Excuse me, I'm tongue tied. So when I'm putting my bleach on my lace, I'm making sure that I'm patting it on and not rubbing it in. Like I said, you don't want the hair or the lace to look orange or red. Alright, so once that bleach has set on that frontal for about 20 minutes, maybe 30, depending on the lace, you're going to go in, and I like to use the spray nozzle when rinsing my bleach off. You're going to go in, rinse that bleach off with some warm, hot water. I like to use a little Dawn dish soap, a dish detergent, to get the bleach off my frontals. Then I'm going to go in with the shimmer lights. And I like to do that about 2 to 3 times just to make sure that all the bleach is completely gone from the frontal. Right here, I'm trying to get that back band off. You just want to make sure all the bleach is off the frontal. Then I'm going to go in with some of my Design almond conditioner and put that on the lace. And make sure you rinse that out real good and see how that has bleached that lace. Alright, so let's get right into it. Right here, I'm just making sure that I detangle my client's hair. And she had just took some twists out of her head. So I'm just going through and just making sure that I detangle. And I'm going to go in with the blow dryer. So just make sure that her hair is really soft before braiding it. And that straight back foundation so that her wig is flat. So just right here, you see me going in with the blow dryer and just making sure that her hair is all the way detangled. So right here, we're going to braid the client's hair in a straight back braid pattern so that we can make sure that the client's wig is very flat. I don't braid real tight and I don't braid really small, but I make sure, depending on the client's hair texture, that the braids are flat, nice and neat. So once the client's hair is braided completely, I'm going to go back and sew the back braid down before putting the client's wig cap on and brushing their edges back and getting the alcohol on a cotton swab and making sure that the hair is clean, hairline is clean, and there's no makeup or residue. Once that cap is on, make sure you go and cut around the ears. And then once I've done that, I'm going to take my needle and thread and stitch in the middle of the client's head to make sure when I cut that cap, the cap is secured and it's not going to come up. Now that the client's wig cap is completely on, I'm going to take my ghost bond glue and make some little dotted lines around the hairline. You want to make sure that this glue is not on the client's hairline, like on their hair, but on the hairline. And then just put them up under the dryer for about 5 minutes. Make sure all the glue is dried. Now that she's dried, I'm going to go in and cut the cap off. And don't worry, my client is just smoking a kind of like a little vape, but you can't smell it. But I'm going to go through with my scissors and cut off her cap around her edges. I like this technique because you can see where you're cutting, and the ghost bond glue gives the cap a good firm hold so that when you're cutting the cap off, it's not going back. So it's really secure. Once that glue has dried, you're going to make sure that you take some concealer or foundation that's the color of your client's skin tone to give that bald cap look. Yes, baby, make them look bald-headed before putting their wig on. It makes the wig blend really, really well. Now I'm just going in and putting my client's wig on and combing the hairs back before I go through and glue her wig on. We're just going to make sure that those sides are cut off and comfortable around the client's ear. Okay, now I'm going in and plucking on my client's head. I know some people like to pluck on the mannequin heads. Sometimes I do that. It depends on the client's hairline. Sometimes if I'm unsure of their hairline, especially like with wigs and stuff, I'll go ahead and pluck on the client's hairline. So as you see, that's what I'm doing here. And I'm plucking in a backwards motion. And I have no particular way. I just make sure that I'm going through and thinning it out, but you don't want to make the wig bald, especially if the client want to go back and use this wig over again. You don't want to thin nor bald the wig out. And then I'm basically leaving out a little bit of the baby hairs and then going and plucking back. Once I'm done plucking, I like to go and take my concealer and put a little bit on the client's lace on the wig, just to make sure that it gives it a good blend up against the wig cap. This is a good thing to do if you don't have like a tint spray to put on your client's lace. You can just use that concealer that match and put that on the lace. So once I'm done doing that, I'm going in and making sure that my cap is melted. And then when you are applying your glue, I like to just go through and dot the glue on the hairline of the cap. And I do this, I do about 3 to 4 layers. And I take the end of my rat tail cone or a popsicle stick and smooth the glue out. So once that's dry, I'm gonna go and take the client's wig and make sure that your client has a firm hold when putting the wig on. And I'm just gonna take her wig and make sure that it's from ear to ear, flat and smooth. And then once the client has her wig on a firm hold, I'm going to take my comb and not go all the way through and press it, because you don't want the glue residue on the lace. And I'm just going to go through on like a medium heat and blow dry the client's wig to make sure that the glue is dry all the way. Once I'm done doing that, I'm going to cut in the center of the lace and take my eyebrow razor and cut the lace off. And once you get done cutting the lace off, you might have to go back in and just take a little bit of the glue to make and dot it on that hairline and make sure that the lace is completely melted. So once I'm done doing that, those baby hairs that I left, I'm going to take my razor and razor the baby hairs. Just give it a better natural like look, baby hair look. We like natural. We don't want to overdo the baby hairs. And I just going right here just to pluck apart a little bit, just make it a little bit more defined. And when I go through and lay these baby hairs, I like to use the Nairobi foam, and then I use just a little bit of Got to Be Gel mixed in with it, just so that it can harden it up a little bit. After I've tied the client's edges down, I'm going in the bag and stitch up where I made that back braid. I'm going to stitch the client's wig down just to make the wig a little bit more secure. Now I'm going to go ahead and go through and silk out the client's extensions. Yes, baby. Nothing like some bone straight hair. And this is where I'm just going back in and just, you know, going back over the client's baby hairs. I like natural, like I said, so I don't like to overdo it. But I'm just going in, and sometimes you have to move quick, but have a steady like flow. I like to use my smaller teeth combs, or like if you have like an edge brush with the little comb on the end, I like to use that when laying baby hairs. But yes, y'all have to excuse me, honey. Me and my clients, we just be talking, because I love to talk. But yes, I'm just going right here and smoothing out. She was showing me something, y'all. I don't know what, I forgot. But look at me being nosy and her feeling herself. But yeah, I'm going to just smooth them baby hairs out. Yes. Alright, and here's the final look. I hope you guys love it, because I do. Make sure that you like and comment and subscribe to this video.